Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Something I wanted to start doing on this channel is, showing the new physical media I end up collecting over time. I've seen a few other channels do it, and something I look forward to each week, just seeing other collectors, what they've got, discussing it, showing off their collection. So it's something I just wanted to try to get a part of. Just a little bit about me. I've decided to start a YouTube channel pretty much to discuss movie news, movie reviews, and then, I'm going to once in a while, probably once a week or once every 2 weeks, just show what I've been able to go out and get or order offline. As much as you guys know here lately, physical media seems to be somewhat dying. Of course, about a month ago, Best Buy decided to stop selling physical media. And here lately, it's been kind of a pain in the ass to even try to get physical media. Of course, Amazon still sells it, Walmart online. Sometimes you can find decent stuff in Walmart on the days it comes out. Something I've been really getting addicted to, and this has kind of been going on for about 6 months, is buying steelbooks. I have no clue why. I'm buying movies I don't even care about if it's a steelbook. And then, of course, 4K, and then, of course, some Blu-ray. So one of the biggest things I bought here in the last few weeks, and I'm kind of ticked off about it, but it kind of saved me in the long run, was a movie I've been wanting to watch called Silent Night. It's a John Woo film. I'm a huge John Woo fan. One of the producers from John Wick was producing this film, and of course it starred Joel Kinnaman, I believe that's how you pronounce his last name. So it had the recipe to be a decent action film. Walmart had a steelbook come out. Unfortunately, I decided to wait to get that in store, and to come to find out they do not sell it in the store. It sold out pretty quickly, probably 2 to 3 weeks on the Walmart website. So I ended up picking up Silent Night. They don't have a 4K version besides the steelbook. I picked up the Blu-ray with slipcover. Still pretty decent, cover. I would rather have the steelbook, but after watching the film, which I plan on posting a review probably sometime this week when I have time, it was not that good. There was one scene in particular I did really like, but the whole film as a whole was just slow and boring. I did end up getting to watch it about a week or two ago. Like I said, I'll spend more time in my movie review of it talking about what I liked and what I didn't like. But if you guys plan on picking this up, I would recommend you guys waiting for it to come on streaming or renting it. It's not worth to buy. Unless you want, of course, to add it to your collection. Another movie that I recently got, I think the same day I got Silent Night from Walmart, and of course I knew it was going to be there because the only copy they had were Blu-rays and DVD, was a surprising film that was probably in my top 5 to top 7 films of this past year, and that's Eli Roth's Thanksgiving. Another slipcover, I haven't even opened this yet. I haven't watched it at home, but I did go see this in theaters, I believe, this first or second day it came out. I am a huge slasher film fan. So, of course, any slasher film or horror movie almost, I usually go to theaters to watch right off the bat. Same thing with this. I'll probably do it, like I said, I want to get into doing some movie reviews. I'll probably do a review of this. They did announce that they're making Thanksgiving 2 a couple months back. Haven't seen any recent updates on it, but this was a bloody fun time and actually one of my highlights of 2023, and was better than what I expected it to be. You got Patrick Dempsey in there that actually ended up being pretty good person. I can't even talk. Ended up being one of the major focus actors of the movie. I believe it had some TikTok star person in it as well. You guys got to bear with me. I'll probably start editing some of these videos, but I'm terrible at talking. I do good. Sometimes I'm a social worker, not an English professor. So bear with me if I sound like I'm gibbering a little bit and slacking on the best English. Now here comes, the haul I've gotten these last 2 days. So the funny thing is, I legit started building a cart in Walmart to pre-order a bunch of movies coming out the next 2 to 3 months because I was afraid I was going to run into the same issue with these films like I did with Silent Night. However, I waited a little bit too long. Of course, the Marvels and the new Hunger Games film, both steelbooks, sold out online. Luckily, I went to Walmart yesterday, and lo and behold, I got the Marvels film at my local Walmart. Something, like I said, it's just a pretty cover. I just enjoy the artwork on these steelbooks, and they're just one of a kind. Like I said, this movie's on Disney Plus. It has it 4K on there. Some people say it's pointless to buy physical media, but I've seen here recently a lot of physical media. A lot of streaming services are refusing to give back some of the purchases. I can't remember where it was. I think it was like maybe Crunchyroll or some streaming site that was shutting down. I don't think it was. I can't remember. I'll have to double check and go back to it. But pretty much the gist of it is, some of those films you're not gonna be able to watch again unless you have physical media. So like I said, that's just something I like. It's a hobby I enjoy. It might be pointless. I know it does definitely cost quite a bit of money buying all these, but again, it's something I just look forward to every week, every other week, going to the stores and actually getting physical media. It's something it's like self-care. I currently work 50 to 60 hours a week. I have 2 kids. I'm in my master's program last semester. I coach basketball. I don't have a lot of free time, so something, like I said, one of my biggest things was trying to start a YouTube channel just to have something to do for fun when I have time. And of course, I was also able to pick up the new Hunger Games. It's a prequel, which most of you guys are probably aware. Not really a huge fan of the steelbook, but I got ahead and got it anyways. I have not watched this film yet, so I plan on trying to watch it sometime this weekend. But I've heard mixed things about it, so I'm going to give it a chance. The Marvels, I did go watch that in theaters. If you guys have not watched it and just listen to everybody talking shit about it, I would recommend watching it. It was a fun film. Of course, was it the best Marvel movie? No, it definitely was. It was probably in the middle of Marvel films. It was fun. It starts setting up, the main storyline of what they're trying to set up here in the next couple of years. Some of the things I didn't like what they did. There's a few things they could have changed. I think would have made the film better. But overall, I did enjoy the Marvels, and now I see it is the #1 film on Disney Plus streaming, and a lot of people I've seen on X talk about it is actually loving it and wondering why they didn't give it a chance in theaters. Biggest thing I tell a lot of people, everybody has their own opinion. I might love this film, but you might hate it. You might love a film, and I might hate it. That's okay. Definitely, when you're listening to YouTube channels or reviewers or whoever, Rotten Tomatoes, take it with a grain of salt because it might be a film that you truly enjoy. And right now, there's not going to be a lot of movies coming out this year because of the Hollywood strikes. So, if there's a movie that you just want to take a chance on, go watch it if you have time and money to do so. And lastly, today I stopped at Walmart. It was the last copy, and I don't even know why I bought it. And it's the steelbook for Daryl Dixon's Season 1, The Walking Dead. I believe it had 6 episodes. It might have been more. Maybe it was like 9 episodes. I cannot remember. Again, this is why I said I probably have a problem. I have not yet finished The Walking Dead. I need to go back and rewatch it. I stopped at a certain point when a certain character died, and I'm a huge comic fan, so I kind of got a little butthurt with that because it kind of changed the path of how the comics were in the future versus what they was doing with the show. I do enjoy The Walking Dead and believe it got better towards the end, is what I've heard. I really haven't heard anything about Daryl Dixon's show, but he was probably one of my favorite characters from that show. So, again, it was the last steelbook. I just bought it. Probably, like I said, probably not the smartest thing. But that is these last few weeks' hauls. Like I said, I'll probably be back every once a week or every 2 weeks just doing this. I promise, of course, my English will get better. You know, I've spoken English for 30 years, and somehow I feel like I've gotten worse speaking it over the last 3 or 4 years. I guess that's what I get for literally talking all day to different clients. But if you like this channel, you know, please leave a like on the video. Like I said, this is one of my first videos, and of course, over time, I always get better with everything I do. The more experience I get, I promise you, within a year, I will be better at this shit. Like I said, I plan on doing some movie reviews and starting to get into that aspect, because I really do love watching YouTubers talk about their opinions on new movies that come out, and that's something I'm truly passionate about, and something I've always talked about with just random people or friends. You know, hey, did you watch this movie, and talk about, you know, their thoughts and opinions. I just want to get back to doing stuff I love to do, and that's why I'm doing this. If you do not like this, don't want to watch it, don't watch it. I don't care. You know, if you enjoy this, leave a comment down below. Helps the algorithm, and then also helps me know what, you know, some things I could do better, some things you guys want to see. You know, I'm gonna try to build this channel as best as I can. Whether I have 5 people watching me or 5,000 at some point, I just want to do this for fun. I could care less. And of course, you know, as we grow, something I plan on doing is, you know, some giveaways and things like that, because I buy these films. I will say this, I don't use a digital code, so it's one of those things I'll probably just get rid of it, like give the digital codes as a giveaway sometimes for free. And then as this channel grows, you never know, I might do something more. Like I said, this is the beginning process. But if you like this video,